tuning into TTV. I'm your host, Toya, and today is Tuesday. And like I said last week, I was going to bring to you guys this week and talk about Scullcap. Okay, so there's a picture of what it looks like, the actual flower. And sorry I didn't pull one up of burdock root, but here's burdock root as well, just so you can see it, because I forgot to put it in last week's video. But we're talking about Scullcap. So y'all can hear I got this cold going on, and I told y'all I do all my videos in one day. So this is Tuesday. This is my last lingering day of this cold, where it's still nasal. I feel fine though. It's just the nasal, so I just gotta get this out. So one of the things I did this time go around with this cold, because every year I get a cold where from being in the air conditioning too long. Okay. So, and not getting the fresh air and letting that pass through, I end up with this head cold every single year. So usually what I would do is take Sutherlandia, which also has antiviral properties, but I didn't have it. So I did have Scullcap, okay? So, yep, there you go. So this is the herb I took in place of the Sutherlandia. And one of the reasons I chose it is, one, it does have antiviral properties to it, but it also has anti-venomous properties. And the reason that is important, or the reason that makes the difference, is when you think about venom is a poison that's in your body, right? Venom is a toxin that's in your body. So to pull out those toxins and pull out those poisons out of the body is what this does. Okay, that's one of the things that Scullcap does. And so that was why I chose it in place of the Sutherlandia. So yes, it is antiviral, but it's also anti-venomous. Now, WebMD, because I always put links down below, and it's always the same too. It's one for WebMD and it's one for Healthline. So I have both of those down below for you to check out. Now, WebMD doesn't really say much about the Scullcap. They basically just says there's not a lot of information, but some people take it for anxiety. Okay. So Healthline, on the other hand, the article that they wrote, they actually had a little bit more information about how it affects the mood, and what else she put in here? May boost your mood to reduce anxiety, has antibacterial, antiviral properties, anti-inflammatory, anti-cancerous. Girl, y'all, my eyes getting better. I don't even have to squint as bad to see that, y'all. That's that dandelion. I'm telling y'all, dandelion. But anyway, since I've been taking dandelion, I promise y'all, my eyes have been seem to be getting better. I know when I go to the doctor, it don't get no worse. But anyway, so going back to Scullcap, because that's what we're talking about. Yeah, so that's what they say. But I also have my own references as well. So, from what I got from one of my other books. It's a nervine, calms and repairs the nerves, hyperactivity, antispasmodic, anti-venomous, insomnia, and antiviral. So nervine and calming and repairing the nerves is the same thing. So if you have nerve issues, Scullcap can help. Okay. Hyperactivity. So you're talking about like hypothyroid, tension, hypertension, hyperglycemic, just basically it's when you have a part of your body that's working too hard or overworking. Then that's what it helps with. It helps to calm that, because that's basically what Scullcap does, is it calms. Okay, which is also why if you suffer from insomnia or you have nervous conditions like anxiety, Scullcap will help, because it calms the body, calms the chemistry, like everything in the body will calm. Now, when I went and took this, I forgot about the insomnia part. I was just thinking, anti-venomous, yes, that's why I want Scullcap, so I'm gonna take this. Anti-venomous and antiviral, that's why I was taking it. When I tell y'all, I slept so good. I slept so good. To the point when I would wake up, I would be a little, how you been sleeping so good and you was knocked out, drool all on the pillow and everything, and you wake up like, and you kind of disorientated still a little bit, just a little bit. And so that's what happened. My sister came over because she brought me some soup. My sister's so sweet. First time she ever did that though, but man, it was beautiful. Um, but like I said, she brought the soup, and I went to go get it. She like, "You sure you okay? It's just a head cold." I I forgot all about the insomnia part. Okay, so you have trouble sleeping, Scullcap will knock you out. Okay, there's a couple of things that I will take when I have trouble sleeping. Um, One's, or I'll tell people about. One is melatonin. The other one is valerian root. More so valerian root, because melatonin don't work for everybody. And I know for me, it will put me to sleep, but I won't get restful sleep because I'll dream a lot. So I'll have extra dreaming, and so when I wake up, I'm more tired than I was when I went to sleep. Valerian root also has medicinal properties as far as a woman and the reproductive system and menstruation and stuff like that. Although men can take it as well. Men can take it as well. Um, but valerian root is fast acting, and it's a calmer one. It'll knock you out in about 10-15 minutes. But this one, this one right here, man, man. This and valerian root. These are going to be my two go-tos from now on. This and valerian root. That's all I'm going for. When I don't have trouble sleeping, this and valerian root. And you don't have to take a lot, because how I take it, let's see if you can see, because okay, yeah, you can. Okay, so you see it's actual line here. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, so usually what I do is I just take it, whatever's in here, and I squirt it in my mouth. So it's gonna put me to sleep right after I finish. I have to stay awake for these videos. But when I go to lay down, I'm gonna be knocked out. But you take it just like that, just that simple, just that easy. But yeah, that's Scullcap for you. Like I said, nerve, anti-spasmodic. Again, anti-spasmodic. Okay, it's your nerves overworking. You know, you have a spasm attack. You know, because your nerves are overactive. So it helps to calm all of that. So it's when you think of Scullcap, think of calming. Okay, and including sleep, because everything that we talked about, you know, calming the nerves, hyperactivity, antispasmodic, insomnia. Those are all things, or like they said in Healthline, anti-inflammatory and stuff. Those are issues where stuff is working overtime, working hard. So Scullcap will help calm it so that it will work correctly. Now, the only other thing I want to say is with Scullcap is it is a diuretic. It will pull fluids out, so you will pee. I'm just looking to see if it actually says something about it. No, it doesn't. Or maybe just because I'm reading too soon. But you may have to pee a lot. Just so you know, you may have to pee a lot. But other than that, it works beautifully. And if you're peeing, it's because it's pulling out any excess fluids out of your system. But that's it for Scullcap. Like I said, it's gonna be one of my go-tos now. If I can't sleep, it's Scullcap or valerian root. Those gonna be my two go-tos. But again, if you think of Scullcap, think of calming. So if you have issues that are overworking, overacting in the body, and you need something to calm it down, Scullcap. All right, so that's all I have for you guys today. If you got something out of it, please like, subscribe, and share. Because if you got something out of it, chances are someone else will as well. So why not share with those you know, love, and care about? So I love you, and I will talk to you tomorrow.